Hey Rockers fans, welcome back. Another episode of 66 Places here up by the Bullpen. And as you may be aware, we have a new guest here, pitching coach Frank Viola today.
New
Frank,
face.
welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you.
Nice to be here, Brendan.
Let's talk about last night for a little bit. 12-5 the final last night. The most runs you've given up in a season with the pitching staff. How do you kind of bounce back? You guys have been at the top ERA in the league all season long. Bounce back today for you? What do you have in mind?
Why did you have to wait till we finally got blown out before you come and talk to me? That is absolutely.
Blame this on Jamie. Okay. Blame this on Jamie. Not.
You know what?
Don't shoot the messenger.
It's a wake-up call. In all seriousness, it's a wake-up call, and this is what independent ball is all about at times. You know, you have a situation where you feel really good about your starting pitcher, Brandon Leibrandt. He goes out there first 3 innings, throws the ball pretty well, and then sort of came apart in the fourth inning. But the thing that's amazing about indie ball is that some of these guys who you know have the tools sometimes just don't fulfill it. And Brandon right now struggling a little bit with his confidence, and it caught up to him a little bit in the fourth inning last night, and then the floodgates basically opened. So you give a team like Gastonia a door, and they'll take advantage of it. They hit 4 absolute bombs yesterday. That exit velo must have been incredible for all of them. But, you know, those are wake-up calls. The guys know they have to be ready today, go out there and establish a strike zone again. You can't walk 4 guys in the first 4 or 5 innings and think you can get by. You have to pound the zone, and that's what we've been doing for the most part this year. So hopefully we'll get back to that and forget about last night's game.
Just saw you having a meeting before we came down here to record with the guys. What was the message to them to try and get back in the zone today?
Well, the big thing is just sticking together as a group. You know, right now we've had a turnover in starting pitchers now. Brandon's going to miss a start or 2. Neil Ramirez is going to miss a couple of starts. Craig Stem's still healing. I mean, that's 3 of our starting 5 from the beginning of the season. So we have other guys that have to step up. We have new guys coming in, and it's always a fluctuation in pitching. So the core group here has got to stick together, has to know that they have to pick up some of the slack this next week. Because we're playing 2 good teams in Southern Maryland and Long Island coming up. They're not easy, easy victories. We have to go out there and compete. We just got to make sure the pitching staff stays together, and then if we stay together as a pitching group, the hitters will take care of the rest.
This Gastonia lineup that you just mentioned, a very formidable bunch. Stephen Moya's in the lineup, been out the last couple of days, but still a bat that you have to pay attention to. Zach Jarrett with a couple home runs last night. A lineup that's that stacked that Gastonia poses to you guys. Kind of what's the game plan going up against some of those guys as they work deeper into the lineup with guys that can still hurt you?
You know, it's so funny you mention that because that lineup is potent, but it's also very gettable. In other words, if you get hit strike 1 and pitch your game and mix and match and add and subtract your pitches, you could dominate these guys because they're looking to do one thing, and that's what they did last night, hit those bombs. But if you fall behind ball 1, ball 2, and they know a fastball's coming, that's when they're going to hurt you. And I guess it's a good time you're talking to me because I can let you know that if you revert back to that, you can, no matter who you play, you're going to get hit by. So my point, every time we come out here, every day before working out, pound the zone, establish a strike zone, rhythm and tempo, and if you have that, you can give yourself a chance. And last night we didn't give ourselves a chance.
Best of luck today as you look to get back on track tonight.
Appreciate it, Brendan. Thank you.
For 2 in a row for Gastonia on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Hope you tune in 4:05 first pitch.